All right, y'all. It's your boy Trey, and that's from the title. We will be putting the best. No, not the best. Let me stop lying. We'll be putting rap albums from 2024 into a tier list. We got 5 tiers. We got S tier, which is classic. We got A tier, amazing. We got B tiers, good, decent. C tier, and we got D tier, trash. Bella, if you go on my trash can one more time, I'm gonna throw you in it. Y'all, I don't hit my dog, but I be talking to her like I'm crazy. Well, she just went in the trash can 5 times. Like, I don't understand. So look, right here we got them right here, man. We got 21 Savage album, American Dream. We got Vultures. We got Blue Lips. We got We Don't Trust You. We got Might Delete Later. Chief Keef, Almighty So Too. A Boogie with the Hoodie, Better Off Alone. We got Denzel Curry, King of the Mischievous South too. We got Ski Mask album. I definitely forgot the name of Ski Mask album. I definitely did. We got Hardstone Psycho. We got Samurai. We got The Death of Slim Shady. We got Faith of a Mustard Seed. We got Hood Poet. We got I Lay My Life Down, I think. We got Big X the Plug album. We got G Herbo, Big Swerve. Y'all, how did I forget the name of some of these albums? But look, enough talking, enough playing around. We finna hop right into it, man. So, man, this year has been amazing. Not amazing. It's been good. I would say, it's not over yet. We got albums dropping almost every week. We got Corday dropping an album called The Crossroads tonight. We got King of the Mischievous South deluxe version. That can make that album go higher on the list, honestly. It's irritating me right now that I don't know the name of JPEGMafia album. I forgot the name of it. Let me look that up right now. We'll be looking them up as we go, for sure. I'll lay down my life for you. Yes, I was close. But yeah, man, first album we got is American Dream. This was an early drop in the year, American Dream by 21 Savage. Man, he had features on here from Lil Durk, Travis Scott, Summer Walker. You got a great amount of features on here, man. I really love the track with Travis Scott the most, I would say. I thought that was a really, really good song. Nina, that was fire. You had Doja Cat, Young Thug on here. Brent Faiyaz, Burna Boy, Mariah the Scientist. I will say, for me personally, this is my favorite 21 Savage album just because of the story within it. The production was your 21 Savage production you want to see. You had a few Metro beats on there. And 21 really got really versatile on here, I would say, man. You got him being vulnerable, talking about his story. And I love that, bro. So for that, I'm going to put this album in B tier. I feel like B tier is perfect for this album. Let me know where you would rank this on yours. Next up, we got Vultures 1. Trash. Like, I'm not even finna sit here and play games. It was trash. Like, I don't know what Kanye doing right now, but get it together, brother. It was like 2 good songs on here. 2 good songs. I forgot the name of them. I mean, you had a crazy amount of features on here, of course. Your typical now Kanye album for the 2020s, I would say. But I didn't like it, man. I mean, the production fell flat at a lot of times. And, I mean, I don't know what to expect from Kanye anymore. Like, if he can drop another good album, I would like it. But right now, oh, no, man. Next up, we got Blue Lips by ScHoolboy Q. Album of the year contender. Snubbed at the Grammys, I would say. I feel like ScHoolboy Q did so much, man. He was telling us about what it was like for him the last 5 years, not dropping an album, what he was going through, trying to be a better father. You had ScHoolboy describing a lot, just reflecting on his rap career as a whole, man. You have features on here from Rico Nasty, Freddie Gibbs, Absol, Childish Major, Devin Malik, Lance Skywalker, AZ. Yeah, some of these names I still can't pronounce. Jazzy, My favorite track off of here would be Blue Slides. Blue Slides was a very introspective and vulnerable track. Man, that should have been nominated for a Grammy. This album was snubbed from the Grammys because Schoolboy Q basically does have album of the year. I'm not gonna lie. It's going in A. It's definitely going in A. I don't even know if we'll have an S tier album on this list. I don't think we do, but I feel like this. If any album was gonna go in the S tier, it would be this one or two more. This one or two more. But I really enjoyed it. It was a phenomenal listen. Definitely still an album of the year contender this late into the year where like probably hundreds of albums have dropped, rap albums, and none of them have even came close really to being better than Blue Lips. Only two. We'll talk about those later. Next up, we got We Don't Trust You, Future, and Metro, man. This album, I would say this was a good album. I mean, it kind of got overshadowed, I would say, by the Kendrick song, like that, of course. It was nominated for like probably 4 or 5 Grammys. You finally got it. You got what you wanted, a Future and Metro collab album, and it delivered what we thought it would be, man. You got at least 4 hits on here. I really love the track with Rick Ross. That track was really crazy because you never really get to hear Future rap on a track like that. So you had some good songs, man. I'm gonna get slammed out. You got Young Thug on there, bro. You got a good amount of features on here too, man. And the production, your Metro production, man. You already know Metro's the best in the game right now. I'm not gonna lie. He top 2 for sure. Uncle Al. But yeah, man, We Don't Trust You it's gonna go in B tier because I mean a lot of those tracks was the same. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of those tracks was the same. I haven't really went back to this album as much. I actually go to the 21 album more than theirs because I love, bro, tracks like, man, Letter to My Brother off 21 Savage album, like tracks like that. My favorite song off of We Don't Trust You would probably be the track with Rick Ross. I actually forgot the name of it. Everyday Hustle. Yeah, Everyday Hustle was really good. Cinderella was good with Travis Scott. Type Shit was a hit. Young Metro, We Don't Trust You, the intro was fire too. Like you had a lot of good tracks on there, but it was alright. It kind of got overshadowed. So next up we got Trippie Redd, Machine Gun Kelly collab album. It's called Genre Sad Boy. It's a little EP, man. It's EP, but I consider this an album. I will say, bro, this was a really fire collab album, man. You got Trippie and MGK doing their thing, man. MGK singing, Trippie singing, them rapping at times at great levels. Like, I really enjoyed this. This was a really good listen. This is definitely going to B tier. Like, not really any misses on there either, man. That's why I like that it was 10 tracks, just them two complement each other so well. Whoever thought we would get a Machine Gun Kelly and Trippie Redd album in 2024? Like, I thought it was a really good listen. I don't go back to it, but I knew it was a good album. Next up, we got 101 by Gunna. I actually got it right there. I'm going to try to zoom that in for y'all. I got it right there. My dog broke out of her cage and chewed it up. Sad days. This is going in A tier, I'm not going to lie. Bro, today I did good. I ain't been eating no shit and fitness. Wake up, I feel fit. And thank God every morning I'm still, just because of that one track. No, bro, you got so many standout tracks on here. Trio. I actually like the track Treesh a lot. Like, man, yeah, today I did good. Like, you got 101. You got the hits on there, of course. On One Tonight. Like, so many fire tracks. Like, Gunna stood out the most, more than his features. He didn't have a bunch of features, but he had a couple. And he just did good, man. You got Proud of Them featuring Offset. Like, bro, Gunna's just growth ever since getting released from prison is crazy. Like, Gunna's proved he's here and he's going to be here for a while. He's here to stay, man. So shout out Gunna for putting together a really fire project. It's A tier because I like it more than Future, 21, and Trippie and MGK. I like it more than their albums. It's not It might not be close to Blue Lips, but it deserves to be an A tier, I would say. That's why I say Blue Lips is super close to S tier. It's just not there. Next up, we got Might Delete Later by J. Cole. Grammy nominated. Who let J. Cole get his throwaway songs Grammy nominated for album? Like, I don't know if you know, but like these are definitely throwaways. Like, there's no way. Like, come on. These are throwaways for the fall off. I know it is. There's no way they are not. And it's got nominated for a Grammy. A Grammy. Like, Cole did so much experimenting on here. You get tracks like Fever wasn't the best, but you just see, that's how I know it was throwaways. Like, a track like Fever, J. Cole probably would never drop a track like that on the album. But it was on that project because these are throwaways, bro. You got 3001. You got Ready 24 featuring Cameron. Oh my God, I'm trying to get more bread than Patrick Mahomes got. You got Crocodile Tears. You got Hun Wabbits. You got Sticks and Stones. Trade the Truth in Ibiza, one of J. Cole's best tracks. Trade the Truth in Ibiza is one of J. Cole's best tracks. It's so good. Like, bro, you got J. Cole doing so many things. A track like Pie. Some of the best rap performances of the year on there. That should have got nominated for a Grammy too. So I'm not gonna lie, this is in my album of the year conversation, man. Might Delete Later by J. Cole, definitely going in A tier. You just got such fire production, and who is rapping better than J. Cole right now? Nobody. Nobody's rapping better than J. Cole. Next up, we got Almighty Soul 2. I'm gonna put that in C tier. If you know me, I'm not the hugest Chief Keef fan at all. I think Keef kind of overrated. I'm not gonna lie. Keef kind of overrated. This album was alright. It had some fire tracks, but no replay value. And I just think, I don't know, bro, what he sound like, but it ain't it. I'm not gonna lie, it ain't it. And honestly, man, next album we got is Better Off Alone by A Boogie. I hate to do this. I really, really hate to do this. Oh my God, there go the washer again. Y'all hear that? I hate to do this, man. A Boogie is my favorite rapper, and I will always stand up for my boy. But this album is D tier. It's just no replay value. It's no replay value at all. Like, I don't know, man. The washer's going crazy. I just don't know what to think. Like, because I'm like, it's literally no replay value on this album. Like, my boy Bug, like, I don't know what you doing, but bro, get it together, bro. You literally like one of the best rappers alive. Like, come on, bro. And the washer keeps going crazy. But yeah, bro. Better Off Alone by A Boogie, D tier. King of the Mischievous South by Denzel Curry. The production was phenomenal on here. The features were great, bro. You got that Black Flag track with Matic and OT. You got Denzel rapping at a really, really great level. I'm going to put this in B tier just because I didn't like that it had so many features. I would have wanted to see more of Denzel just by himself, just, you know, showing us what he can do. But that's obviously not what this project was for, obviously, right? So I'm not gonna sit here and judge him off of that. It's just a B tier album. Next up, we got 11th Dimension by Ski Master Slump God. I mean, this was a solid project. I feel like it was great for Ski Master Slump God fans, but it wasn't good for new fans. And I'm saying that in the sense of I would have liked to see Ski Mask put together a more like one-dimensional album, I would say. Not one-dimensional, but like an album that like that had a meaning behind it. You know, I feel like this is just Ski showing us what we already know. He can rap fast. So Ski didn't really do anything for me out here. So I'm going to put this in C tier. Heartstone Psycho by Don Toliver. I thought Don Toliver did his thing on here. This is also one of the best albums of the year, I would say. Don did his thing. Really switched it up, man. You got Brother Stone with Kodak, which was phenomenal. Attitude was great. Ice Age. All the Travis Scott tracks he got on here were great. Bro, you had the song with Uzi, Yeet. Tizo, Future, and Metro. Like Denzel had not Denzel. Don had a lot of phenomenal tracks on here, and he really did his thing. I'm gonna put this in B tier, but it's above all these albums. This probably should have been Grammy nominated. It probably should have. Samurai by Lupe Fiasco. I'm gonna put this in B tier. Let me just tell y'all a little bit why. Because I feel like I don't know what, like, this album, it was a concept album, like Amy Winehouse, if she was a rapper, I believe. And I'm just like, bruh, like, just tell us that, bro. Like, I don't know, man. It just, this album, I feel like for the average hip hop listener, it wouldn't even make no sense. But, you know, someone like me, I watch a lot of videos, do the research. Like, this album makes so much sense. It's just, as far as like these other albums go, I mean, it's a phenomenal concept album, and the meaning behind it is great. It's no replay value on there for me. And bro, Lupe can rap with anybody. Lupe could probably drop an album of the year, any year given, probably. But just this album, it was just weird in a sense for me to listen to this year. So I'm gonna put it in B tier. You know, that doesn't, let me know where you would put it for sure. Next up, we got the Death of Slim Shady. The Death of Slim Shady. Eminem. It's probably time to hang it up. I ain't gonna lie. He had some fire tracks on here. The track Toby with Big Sean and Babytron, that was a great track. You got some fire tracks on here. I just feel like, bro, it's just the same old thing now. But I feel like just as far as concept goes, like what I said about the Lupe album, this is a good album based off a concept. If you love that early 2000s this is for you, because he displayed that. Like, he went off on a lot of tracks. Like, it's just the replay value for this album wasn't there for me again. Hey, that's for me. A lot of these albums, that's where it hurts the most, because it's no replay value. This is a B tier album for sure. It's not a bad album. It's solid. It's just you know, he's not giving us that stuff that we want to go back to on there, you know? I mean, I love the story within it, you know, battling himself, not trying to relapse again. Like, I love that, but, like, I don't know. It just wasn't no replay value. Faith of a Mustard Seed is B tier also. Y'all like, why is this dude giving so many? Because, y'all, these are all good albums. These are all good albums. Like, none of these albums are bad whatsoever, I would say, besides the A Boogie album, the Kanye album. Like, those are only two. I said that and just looked at the next album, and I'm like, that is a bad album. But I will say, like, bro, Mustard did his thing. He put together a beautiful album, well sequenced, man. Faith of a Mustard Seed, the last track, you got Mustard rapping for the first time. I just love the story, man. He's just showing you, bro, what he did with a little. Like, a Faith of a Mustard Seed, just that title is powerful to me. Like, I love that album. I don't go back to it a lot or at all, really, but that's a phenomenal album. Off my first listen, I'm like, this is beautiful. It's just that replay value sense. Yo, some of these albums, if they had replay value, they would low-key be S tier. I'm not gonna lie, bro. They would be S tier, but, you know, shout out Mustard for putting together a fire album. He got features on there from Roddy, A Boogie, LMA. Who else was on there? Kirk Franklin, Lil Yachty. Oh, Vince Staples and ScHoolboy Q, Quavo, Rob 49, Travis. How can I forget about Parking Lot? That is a hit. Yak's Prayer. Oh, Lil Durk and Young Thug too. Free Durk. Young Thug is free now. Yeah, that solid project. Hood Poet D. I'm going to see Polo G next week, actually, on my mom's birthday. Rest in peace to my mom. Polo ain't had. Oh no, I don't want to speak about it because I love Polo G. That just wasn't it. I'll lay my life down for you as A tier. The production was phenomenal. Peggy did some phenomenal flows and raps. Look, bro, I'm telling y'all, if Peggy was like an elite, like if he was a elite rapper, like better rapper, this would be S tier. The production on there was so good. This is an album of the year contender by far. I like the song with Denzel Curry. That was my favorite track. You also had a track on there with Vince Staples. Like, bro, you got JPEG just showing out in so many ways, man. So that's an A tier. Big Swerve by G Herbo. This was C tier. I feel like you got a lot of what you already got from her before, but you know, it's a solid project. He just flexing on them. Shout out Herb. You got tracks on there with Chief Keef. That was a fire track too. Lil Durk, 21. You got a lot of good tracks on there. Shout out Herb. The deluxe, I gotta react to the deluxe. That's a reaction I gotta do. I gotta react to the deluxe of Big Swerve. It was some fire tracks on there. We finally got the Meek Mill and G Herbo song that was previewed years ago. So shout out Herb for Big Swerve. Next up, we got Big X to Plug. Take Care. Yo, this is A tier. This is A tier. Big X to Plug showed me he not a one-hit wonder. He showed me he don't gotta use this. He showed me he don't gotta use the same flow all the time. He could rap on different beats and still stand out. Cause there was no features on here. And literally every track was a banger. My favorite track would probably be like 2 a.m. Change Me. Like you got a lot of fire tracks on there. So shout out my boy Big X to Plug. I'll be going to see him in a few weeks. Super excited for that, man. That dude is a phenomenal rapper with a bright future. And I'm just excited to see what he come out with, man. He gonna get a lot of big features, I'm sure, for his next album. I don't know if this was his debut album or not. It might be his second album, but this was a great way to start off, man. Selling 40K first week, debuting in the top 10 independent as well. Shout out, man. Shout out that boy Big X to Plug. One of the best projects this year. Next up, we got Glorious by Glorilla, man. Shout out my girl Glow, man. We gonna put this in B tier, but it could be pushed to A tier. Glorilla is the best female rapper out right now, and that means something. Like, she's just one of the best rappers out in general, man. Like, just her flow, the way she switches it up, the way she makes hits is phenomenal, man. It was amazing for her to have a track like TGIF blow up before this, getting cosigns from Rihanna, just everybody, bro. And just showing, bro, she could do it, bro. Oh, she could do it, man. Shout out Glorilla, man, for putting together an album like Glorious. You can see the growth as a person from Glorilla in that album. And I love that the most, man, having the worship songs on there. Glow did her thing, man. Shout out Glorilla, my favorite female rapper for sure. Next thing we got is The Hunger Era by D2X. This is not an album, but this is a project, and it deserved, to be honest, just because of how good it was. And y'all, I think I listen to this every day. Like, I'm having a fight between what's the best track off of D2X EP, The Hunger Era. It's between B, Home, and The Hunger Era. Wait, no. The Art of Hunger and B. Like, one of those two tracks are the best, but I just can't figure out which one. Like, I like the story within B. He talking about what it's like growing up in Chicago. Like, I like the bar. He was like, common twister to Lupe. Like, he was just shouting out the Chicago rappers who inspired him coming up. And yo, bro, Chicago, we are talented, man. Dude out D2X, bro. I grew up in Chicago. I love to see an up-and-coming rapper from Chicago that I could support from the start, you know, because this dude is going to be huge. I can't wait to see it. Like, go listen to D2X, The Hunger Era, the EP, man. It's a phenomenal project. That dude, he's going to be huge. His delivery is phenomenal. The production was phenomenal. He sampled, I believe he sampled Jay-Z on one track with Chris Patrick. That was a fire track. Wow. Hands on that. Like, bro, come on, man. The theme song, the intro is great. Like, go check out D2X, man. That dude, go check him out before it's too late. Go support him, man. Next up, we got Tyler, the Creator, Chromacopia. This is A tier, but no replay value. Not even gonna lie to you. This is A tier, but no replay value. When I listened to this album for the first time front and back, I was like, this could be album of the year. I ain't went back to the album since, I ain't gonna lie. It's just because, bro, this album is so good. You got to listen to it front and back. It's just certain albums that you got to listen to front to back that are great, phenomenal. It's just, bro, I can't listen to an album front to back every day, you know? But I know this is one of the best albums of the year. Like, bro, come on, bro. You got tracks, Ra-ta-ta-ta. You got Sticky on there, bro. Stop playing. Yeah, bro. Tyler did his thing. The features were phenomenal. Production, the story within it was phenomenal. It's just Tyler, bro, being the most vulnerable he's probably ever been on an album. Let me know what y'all think about Chromacopia down below. Next up, we got You Only Die Once by Freddie Gibbs. A tier. Album of the year contender. Album of the year contender for sure. Bro, Freddie displayed so much luxury. Rich rap. Not coke rap. I don't think you would call Freddie Gibbs coke rap. But he just showed, bro, not a lot of people could rap like him. Not a lot of people can rap with him on the same track. As it showed. No features on here, bro. And just this is arguably album of the year. I believe this might be album of the year. It was a phenomenal track list. It was like maybe 13 songs. Like 40-minute runtime, bro. You just got Freddie rapping on so many different type of beats, just displaying what we already know, that Freddie got it. Like, and not a lot of people got it like Freddie got it. Like, I loved it, man. Let me know your favorite tracks off of Freddie Gibbs' album, You Only Die Once. I think, yo, imagine I just said the whole wrong title for Freddie album. I think it's called that for sure. You Only Die Once, yes. Next up, we got Soul Burger by Absol. This is A tier, bro. It's a lot of good albums this year. I'm not gonna lie. We got Soul Burger by Absol. Yo, Absol is a phenomenal lyricist, and he displayed that on here, man. Like, I loved it. And, so Soul Burger is actually a combination of Dough Burger and Soul Absol. Like, I believe Dough Burger passed away. I was watching Rob Markman video. He was explaining a little bit about it, but I didn't know that when I was reacting to it. So shout out Soul, man, for displaying so much on there, man. You had a good amount of features. The track with Peace with Lupe Fiasco was phenomenal. That's probably my favorite track. You had a track like Bucko Jr. That's the name of the track. Like, just production was phenomenal too from Absol on there. I mean, he didn't produce it, but just the production that he rapped over was phenomenal. So shout out Absol for putting together a great project. It came out a week ago, but it's for sure A tier. Last album we got for this list is Last Lap by Rod Wave. And I got to do it again. A tier, bro. Rod legit, I'm not going to lie. Rod legit did his thing on here, man. It was crazy the way Rod just like expressed himself so good on here, man. And also this album touches me a lot just because of me recently losing my mom. Like, just the meaning behind this album really touched me, which is probably why I got it so high on the list too. But that doesn't take away from how good of an album this is. Like, Rod absolutely did his thing, carried this track list, man. And he did what Rod Wave does, bro. Like, he did what Rod Wave does at his best. I think, me personally, I low-key believe this is Rod's best album, in my opinion. I don't know if y'all feel that way, but I think this is Rod Wave's best album, and I really like it a lot. So let me know what y'all think about, Last Lap by Rod Wave. That's the tier list, y'all. Like, that's the tier list. Let me know what y'all think about the tier list down below. Let me know how you would put these into a tier list. I hope I did my thing. I hope y'all enjoyed. Hit that like and sub button. We're going to have to make an updated version of this probably, because I'm sure Crossroads going to end up S tier. See y'all next time.